disaster is this? Has Romeo been killed, and is Tybalt dead too? Tybalt was my dearest cousin. Romeo was even dearer to me as my husband. Let the trumpets play the song of doom, because who can be alive if those two are gone?
Tybalt is dead, and Romeo has been banished. Romeo killed Tybalt, and his punishment was banishment.
Oh God! Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. It did. Curse the day this happened, but it did.
Oh, he's like a snake disguised as a flower. Did a dragon ever hide in such a beautiful cave? He's a beautiful tyrant and a fiendish angel. He's a raven with the feathers of a dove. He's a lamb who hunts like a wolf. I hate him, yet he seemed the most wonderful man.
Remember when we were talking about figurative language and we spoke briefly about an oxymoron at the very beginning of the play? Remember when an author uses two dissimilar things, right? So here, Shakespeare has again used oxymoron by saying he's a snake and a flower, a dragon in a beautiful cave, a tyrant and an angel, a raven and a dove. Okay, so these opposites help us understand how Juliet is currently seeing Romeo. She loves him so much that even when she hates him, she says nice things about him. The reason that Shakespeare uses oxymorons in this section is to really show that even though Juliet is hurt, that love for Romeo is still underneath.
He's turned out to be the exact opposite of what he seemed. He's a saint who should be damned. He's a villain who seemed honorable. Oh, nature, what were you doing in hell? Why did you put the soul of a criminal in the perfect body of a man? Was there ever such an evil book with such a beautiful cover? Oh, I can't believe the deepest evil lurked inside something so beautiful.
There is no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. All of them lie. All of them cheat. They're all wicked. Oh, where's my servant? Give me some brandy. These griefs, these pains, these sorrows make me old. Shame on Romeo.
I hope sores cover your tongue for a wish like that. He was not born to be shameful. Shame does not belong with Romeo. He deserves only honor, complete honor. Oh, I was such a beast to be angry at him.
And just like that, Juliet is no longer angry with Romeo. And she even tells her nurse to not say bad things about Romeo. I hope sores cover your tongue because you just said that about Romeo. She's all of a sudden very, pro Romeo again. Her anger with him did not last very long.
Are you going to say good things about the man who killed your cousin?
Am I supposed to say bad things about my own husband? Ah, my poor husband. Who will sing your praises when I, your wife of 3 hours, have been saying awful things about you? But why, you villain, did you kill my cousin? Probably because my cousin, the villain, would have killed you, my husband. I'm not going to cry any tears. I would cry with joy that Romeo is alive, but I should cry tears of grief because Tybalt is dead. My husband, whom Tybalt wanted to kill, is alive. Tybalt, who wanted to kill my husband, is dead. All this is comforting news. Why, then, should I cry? There is news worse than the news that Tybalt is dead. News that makes me want to die. I would be glad to forget about it, but it weighs on my memory like sins linger in guilty minds. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo has been banished. That banishment is worse than the murder of 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death would be bad enough if that was all. Maybe pain likes to have company and can't come without bringing more pain. It would have been better if, after she said Tybalt's dead, she told me my mother or my father or both were gone. That would have made me make the normal cries of sadness, but to say that Tybalt's dead and then say Romeo has been banished, to say that is like saying that my father, my mother, Tybalt, Romeo, and Juliet have all been killed. They're all dead. Romeo has been banished. That news brings infinite death. No words can express the pain. Where are my father and my mother, nurse? No one will know.